channel with Mita
and Putri.
Don't forget to like
And subscribe
to support our project.
Hello everyone, today I will explain about how to be a good trainer and what shouldn't good trainer do to their training. Almost anyone who's ever wondered how to be a good trainer has also wondered how to inspire learners to perform at their best. And when it comes to delivering an effective training program, the qualities of the good trainer can make all the difference. Many people think that training is as easy as knowing the subject matter and being able to communicate well. While you absolutely need both of these qualities, they're hardly enough to make an effective trainer. So, what other trainer qualities and skill do you need? Let's take the closer look and what it takes to be a good trainer. 1. Be a good and patient listener. Some of the qualities of the good trainer are absolutely non-negotiable. The capacity to listen, ask the right question, and understand the needs of the learner is at the top of this list. What is needs analyze if not to process of carefully listening of the target audience and unpacking what they need most. A talented trainer is able to listen so closely to what their target audience thinks they need that they can clearly see what they actually need. For example, a group of sales associates might report that they need product training so that they can close more deals per month. A good trainer might determine that sales staff actually have sufficient product knowledge already, but really need negotiating training to win customer over more quickly. Second, approach training strategically. A strategic trainer knows their training is only effective if it keeps within cost and delivers a desirable returns on investment. Sound obvious, right? Well, unfortunately, these factors are easily forgotten once the complexities of the training process start to pile up. One of the most important qualities of a good trainer is their ability to keep their eye on the goal and the associated restriction without compromising on training quality. This is best achieved through partnering with various roles within the organizing such as department managers, operating, and human resource. Third, encourage engagement. Turning training into a two-way street rather than a one-man show is at the core of what makes a good trainer. Yes, being entertaining is a fantastic quality in any trainer, but getting the learner to absorb and retain new skill goes way beyond entertainment. For skill development to really happen, learners learners need opportunities to share their ideas, answer questions, and practice what they learned. The traditional top-down lecture style simply isn't effective for achieving meaningful learning, even if the lecture is a blast. The best training encourages learning to ask questions to involve in activities and be active in their learning rather than passively absorbing the material. Fourth, be organized. Some trainers are gloriously inspiring one day and lackluster the next. This is usually due to a lack of effective organization. Want to be consistently great? Take the time to plan your training material and facilitation delivery carefully. Well, organized lesson and material help you to remain focused on the topic at hand instead of jumping around. This prevents facilitate session for becoming dragged out and losing the audience attention. The role of the trainer is project manager shouldn't be underestimated. Either keeping stakeholders up to date on the training project progress is important to remaining strategic and delivering effective training. Number 5, excellent communication skill. It may sound obvious, but trainers should have great communication skill. The best trainer can break down complex ideas and explain them clearly to trainers. They also need to be able to listen effectively, but also be sensitive enough to pick up on nonverbal communications. The training environment must also maintain open lines of communication, so trainees are comfortable enough to ask questions. Any extra training materials must also be easy to follow and actually helpful to the trainee. Number 6, overreach training. Nobody looks forward to yet another training session. Trainers should use different methods to get trainees excited about taking the course. Whether it's changing the delivery format or the type of course material handed out. You should always aim to make the course lively. To keep training course upbeat, great trainers always encourage student participation. Asking questions during training will keep trainees engaged, and it also helps trainers assess how much of the material the students are assimilating. Adults learn best when they can practice what they learn. To be considered effective, training session must include practice segment. Number 7, possesses industry knowledge. Good trainers understand the concept and nuances that prevail in the industry. They know what makes the force and customer tick, and they also have an eye on its trends. This knowledge is crucial as delegates can quickly spot a trainer who's only reading from a prepared slide. Having adequate knowledge also helps with designing an effective training program. It can help trainers choose which trainer medium to use, the type of activities to include, and etc. An added bonus is that a well-read trainers can always find an angle to make the most boring topic lively. And then number 8, passionate about learning. Trainers are passionate about learning understand that it is an ever-evolving process. Recognizing the value of learning in their own lives, they spend time developing themselves as well. The passion they devote to honoring their skill is reflected in the quality of the training they offer. Their continuous learning exposes them to different methods of engaging trainees and learning styles too. By keeping abreast of the latest insight in training, good trainers will remain in demand.
What makes a great trainee? We value professional individuals who excel at working with others, have the ability to communicate at a high level and share the same value as measures. You must be able to demonstrate analytical skill, drive, commercial awareness, flexibility, and creativity. We are renowned for the quality of our people and are respected for the outstanding standard of the work they produce. As the successful trainee, you will be able to demonstrate the following attributes. 1. Adaptability. Ability to adapt to new circumstances and comfortable working with complexity and ambiguity. 2. Analysis. Logical thinker takes a methodological approach in understanding a problem. 3. Communication. Demonstrates an effective style of communication and collaboration, both verbally and in writing. 4. Learning agility. Naturally able to grasp and learn new things quickly. And 5. Motivation. Proactive self-starter. The trainer plays an important role in delivering a successful course, but the trainers are inevitably much more accountable when it comes to achieving the course learning outcomes. To make sure the learning process is meaningful, trainees should have pre-course preparation and above all, a willingness to get the most out of the training session. Here are some of the most important tips for helping trainers cope with training requirements and variables in 3-step pre-course, during, and post-course preparation and action. Pre-course. Trainers need to inform collection about being away from their desks for a few days to avoid distraction and avoid delaying transition. The call be referred to someone else instead of being kept until the trainer resumes work. Trainers should change their office status away from desks of similar Two trainers need to have a general idea of the course subject and any other necessary information. Preparing list of inquiries and questions will definitely maximize the benefits of the course. During the course, 1. Complete with the trainer ground ruler. 2. Pay attention by being engaged in all discussion, activities, and role-play experience. 3. Listen attentively, not only the trainer but the other trainers. Comment and question. 4. Support the trainers when help is sought and get them on track whenever they deviate from the purpose of the session. 5. Don't fear asking the trainer to repeat a complicated section or ask a question that supplements the topic under discussion. 6. Take the initiative to summarize to contest by the end of the course to highlight main points observed and other the need further explanation either through further communication or future course. 7. Record the trainer context detail is cause futures case factors queries need to be met. Post course 1. Go through the course material on the same day or at the last the following day to enhance and confirm know they cannot while fresh in the mind. 2. On possible speak to colleagues about the course content and demonstrated your understanding. The best way ensure your comprehension level of any topic is to deliver it to other. 3. Reflect and implement what was learned to incubate new action and reaction. 4. Investigate other course the could complement what you have been taught. How to make a good first impression? Basically, it requires you to look good, say something good actually of the something really good. Here are some tips for a great first impression. Get enough sleep. Getting enough sleep is a must. It would be better if you can make regular sleep a habit as it can help you adjust to the regular sleep cycle of the regular working day. Once your body clock have adjusted to this, every morning is just a fresh and positive one. Research beforehand. Impress your boss and your colleagues by doing your homework with the internet around. You could easily search the company profile and what the company does. Though not that you have to brag about it, but it gives you an idea on what to say or do experientially to the hack ups. Don't be late. It would help to know the route to work better. Dress properly. Dress properly. One way to make a good first impression without even doing anything is dressing up properly. not too simple but also not too overdramatic. You don't want to give the impression that you are a show off with your praise attire. They make think you are a snob or someone unapproachable because you exert status. It's okay to save, but if you cause not to save, make sure that you still look presentable and rather clean. Keep the facial hair at a decent length. Genuine smile. A smile could go a long way, even though it look the some of your coworkers don't appreciate short gesture. Believe me when I say that it will get into them. But of course, not too much way because it's weird. Body liquid. Body liquid say a lot. The way you walk, sit and talk defines a part of you. Be confident. Being confident also give a clear message of your intention and what you want them to think about you. Ask and clarify. Don't be afraid. Ask and clarify. Don't be afraid to ask if you don't know. They don't expect a newbie to know uh, to know everything the first time. Don't worry about looking dumb. Asking question only means that you are attentive and eager to do it right. It's better to ask things and clarify the you don't fully understand that to do then to don't get the job done right because it's done when you boss taught you to do.
also don't too simple, but also. Hello everyone. Today I will explain about something. Nomor berapa tadi? Yet another training session. Oh, titik. Number 6. Overtraining.